We got a bunch of new cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Some on my deck, a lot more in Mario's deck, and we are gonna see how they play out. They're also very interesting. You got some new stuff reinforcing some really old archetypes. And me, I drew a new Pot of Greed card immediately, and we're gonna see how it can play out. Cause man, the rest of the hand don't support my plays with it so badly, but we're gonna run it anyway.
What does it do exactly, though?
That's the question, isn't it? Always has been. I end the turn and we'll find out soon.
Alright. Well, first off, I'm going to be playing... I had to add in another Archtype to kind of support it. And
yes.
So, mainly, I just wanted some power, so...
Ah, gross! Okay, fair enough.
Alright, adding an Alistair.
Yep.
But he's just a backup plan right now.
Okay.
Because... I already have my Chimera Fusion spell card.
Ooh, there it is. Okay. Excellent.
Oh, wait. Oh, that's right. Chimera Fusion not only does the Chimera stuff, but you can also fusion summon from the extra deck monster that include a beast or fiend monster. Right.
That's right.
So, and that's why it also works well with it.
Mm-hmm.
So... using King of the Swamp and Baphomet, I bring out Invoked Caliga.
You could have an invoked card for that? How dare you? Okay, fair enough.
I couldn't bring out the other one for some reason.
Alright. We may see it later.
Yeah.
Don't really hate that card being on the field anyway. It's the least scary of invoked options.
Oh, that's right. That's why. King of the Swamp can only replace a named monster, not a fusion that.
Of course.
That requires
can't do no
that.
vague fusions with him.
You really can't know, so that's what I misinterpreted right there.
Okay.
Let's see. Then I'll play down this card, and I'll just have a monster with 1,000 attack.
But I wanted to keep him. So we at least get to see the Pot of Greed.
Pot of Greed, not
yeah.
Pot of Greed.
Apparently, I was looking at the website, and it's just because the translation also made it Pot of Greed, but since that's already a card, it'll probably be changed in the future, the name of this card. But this is, of course, the most advanced version of it we can get. So, this lets me excavate cards from the top of my deck up to the number of cards you control. So, we are going to select 4. So we have Exodia pieces in here, and some other pot cards, some other good things. Now, since that's not in, I think I have to go for the Pot of Prosperity, unfortunately. But man, that would have been a spicy little combo. I'm mixing two very extreme decks together, kind of just linked together by the Pot of Greed, to see what happens here. And we will see if it's any good. What do you got rocking out there? Just Caligula, or Caliga, rather. So, what shall I do? I think... yeah, we're going to send a Fossil Warrior Skull Knight to the graveyard.
Oh, Fossil Warrior.
My extra deck is just cards that I can use, because this Pot of Greed sends things from the extra deck to the graveyard. It's just things that have graveyard effects, really.
Okay, kind of like if you were to put in the Old Gods or something. What was like that?
Yeah, Elder Entity. Yep, that one's in here as well. It's just I didn't feel the need to destroy Caliga right away, so we have more of a timed target destroy.
I mean,
Skull
it
Knight.
is like only 1,000 attack monster, so...
yeah, and only attacking with one monster each battle phase kind of benefits me, if anything. So what else you got? Anything? I will say my hand's looking real weak right now. This is not what you want to open with, but I have it, so we'll see. Mario?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna activate... Oops. Didn't mean to hit that. I was trying to hit the face down card, but now that that's activated, now I need the face down card.
I guess so. That's helpful. Okay, so we'll start by setting a card, and just so I get some action moving, well, first let's do the Pot of Prosperity. We will banish 6, because, I don't know, who cares? One of you, one of you, one of you. I think I got a lot of just 2 copies of cards that can be used in here. So we'll do that. And I really only put the Pot of Prosperity in here to theme this with a pot deck. I was trying to add like a lot more of that theme to it, but you know, it didn't all add up necessarily. So, ooh, that's tempting. but not exactly what I need. So, that's also tempting. And can work for me. If I go for the Pot of Greed, I don't really have any sick combos with it just yet. But, it's the new card and I'm picking it. Plus, there's some other good stuff. Order from top to bottom. Okay, okay. We'll do that, and then that, and then that. Alright, now I can target and destroy. Can I only do this on my turn? Yes. So, will we do it? Absolutely not. And I think... Is this worth doing? No, we'll just sit right here. End turn.
Alright.
Yeah, it looks like slow plays from you, so I'm not too concerned to just try out some things.
Yeah. So I'm gonna activate my fusion reproduction. I hope, yes, I can re-add Chimera fusion back with this effect.
Okay.
So
you banish it, then apply that spell's effect. Okay. It's a good choice.
So now I can basically fusion summon anything I want, because now I both have a fiend and a dark beast.
That's right.
So let's bring out the new one, Chimera, the Phantom Beast King.
Maybe I should have taken out Calico when I had the chance. Okay.
This card becomes the name of Chimera, the flying mythical beast, when it's on the field or graveyard, but it's still treated as Phantom Beast card.
Okay.
You can only...
Ooh, during the end phase, send a random card from my hand to the graveyard? I don't like that.
Yeah. Then target one beast, fiend, or illusionist monster in your graveyard, special summon it.
Mm-hmm. It's all
Let's
badness.
see.
And I think I'm gonna let it fly. That's rough. Yep, we all know what's gonna happen. I guess the Pot of Greed is just being hit like that. Do I pop you right now so I can keep my pot? I kind of would like to, so I can maybe combo with it. So sure, we'll do it. Obliterate!
And that's what I was afraid of in this matchup.
Yep, so I got that going for me at the very least. We'll just send another piece right here to the grave.
When you suggested this matchup, I had a sneaking fear that this was gonna turn into me trying to get around Obliterate.
Hey, you know, Obliterate's especially important. Oh, it still sends it. Darn it, I kind of wanted that one. Obliterate's kind of very important to this deck, just because, well, it's definitely a deck built around the Exodia pieces in the graveyard, which works with Obliterate, rather. So that's what's going on here. So you only have 2 cards in control now, so Pot of Greed isn't massive. But of course we're going to use it anyway. So flip. So it's only going to excavate 2 cards, but that's okay. Ooh, Reasoning. Ooh, and an Exodia piece. Ooh, that's real tempting, but I'm not going to do it, because I still have Obliterate, and I still need to get the head somehow. So we're chilling. We're going to go Reasoning. And that one still gets sent away, which means we have 4 pieces in the graveyard. Lovely. Just to put the burners on, we are going to use Backup Soldier. And get 3 of those pieces in hand, shall we? Alright, let's try a little Reasoning. So, whatever level you want to pick. 1 might not be the best since I've gone through all the regular Exodia pieces. Pot of Greed is 3. Other than that, you don't know much about the deck. Just assume low levels. What do you choose?
I will choose, I guess, 4?
Okay.
I think your piece is
not
still
unreasonable.
level 4?
Okay, so we're sending a bunch of spells, and we got ourselves the Cyber Jar. Lovely. Okay, that sounds like a good plan. I think, what do we do now? Yeah, it seems very obvious what we do now to me. We will activate our Book of Eclipse, and our jars are back to face down. So we have some lovely face down jars to work with. And we still got that graveyard effect to pop. And hopefully we'll see what can be done. End turn. Do an effect. Oh yeah, Obliterate. Oh, I didn't mean to obliterate, but it doesn't hurt me. I think we've already gotten the good use of that out, I'm just going to send to the graveyard. Are either of these dark monsters? One of them is. But I'm still going to send Exodia Incarnate to the grave, since I want to be careful about how I use the head. If I'm going to win by Exodia, that is.
Alright. Well, I drew something that could get rid of your obliterate.
Great. Oh, that's awful. Jeez, that hurts me so bad, actually. Okay, then we're going to have to play desperately. Jar of Avarice, we're going to put all the Exodia pieces back in the deck because I'm about to lose the only way to get them back. So at least we have an emergency trigger to pull, but that's unfortunate. Okay, so those...
You only have one backup troops?
Well, I used one and I have the other one on the field.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like that. But we will put the... Three of them... Yeah, we'll put the other one back in the deck as well. And then 2 other cards. What do we want to send back? Reasoning's always fun. And how about the new card? In case that can be of use. Okay, so Jar of Avarice, because why not another jar? That all happens. That's
all right.
Funny. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that all you got?
And then, no, then I can activate Cornfield Cortor from the hand.
Ooh.
By discarding them, I can add to the hand one card that mentions
the fusion. Okay.
Chimera Fusion, yeah. So, they included brand new versions of both the Chimera King of Mythical Claws, and Baphomet.
Okay.
I think, yeah, I'm gonna add the Gazelle, the King of Mythical Claws.
Ooh,
because
normal
now,
summon effect.
Yep, he does, which will allow me to add either a Chimera Fusion or Baphomet.
Okay.
Which also includes the old Baphomet too.
Yeah, if you decide to go for that, I suppose.
The only thing is, yeah, I can't, even if I add Baphomet the Great Wings, his effect will only go off if he's normal special summon, and he does not have a way of like bringing himself to do that. I'm still gonna add him because potentially I could still use him in the next.
Yeah, like my deck's obviously playing slow, so you don't have to worry about me overwhelming you. It's just when do I get Exodia, or worse. Unfortunately, that means I do not get to use my other new greed card. Oh, Gazelle. It's not half bad for you.
Yeah.
Funny.
And then Soul Sister goes off, which allows if a monster on my side of the field destroyed while this is in the graveyard, special summon it.
Okay. And still battle phase, technically. Oh. Well, good for you. Yeah, so I definitely need to get some of those cards back to win by Exodia conditions. And by the way this is playing, it looks like that's going to be the way to win.
Yeah.
I am fairly confident with my hand stacked up right now, though. 18 cards left in deck. One of those is the Exodia head, and I got room to wiggle.
Activate Fusion Reinforcements.
Nice.
And I'm going to reveal that in order to special summon the original Chimera King of Mythical Beasts.
Sure.
Just so... Yes, I have all the materials. I now play the original polymerization.
Beautiful.
To fuse together the original Chimera and the new Cornfield Cortor, since it needs an Illusionist monster, in order to bring out the improved Chimera,
gosh.
the Illusionist magical beast.
Okay. Can make attacks on the monsters each battle. Oh gosh. Up to the number of materials. So 2 attacks, I guess. Nice.
If this card battles a monster, neither monster can be destroyed by that battle. And if the battle monster, and this card will battle an opponent's monster, you can change that opponent.
Ooh, negate the effects. Yikes.
Yeah, so your flip monster is not gonna be able to activate stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. Okay, it's on. I gotta move quick. So we got a
Sounds
lot
like
of good support for my stuff.
I'm wondering if that's going to be the thing with Illusionist. Doesn't destroy monsters, but negates effects, and then capitalize on that.
This is risky, but let's have some fun. Reasoning. Since we added it back to the deck and got it immediately, thanks to Cyberjar. Lovely. But it's face up. Whatever will I do? Oh, Book of Eclipse.
Oh, you flip everything now.
Yeah. All right. Now.
Oh yeah, I remember now. This card has been sought after recently. Since it's just a better Book of Moon.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, my locals have been going crazy for it.
I guess let's not beat around the bush here. Book of Tayu. Get me another 4. All right. There's more good stuff. There's more. Add to the hand. Well, we know what I'm adding to the hand. Now, I still don't have a means to get that Exodia piece in my graveyard back. But once I do, it's over for you, Mario. Send a card to the grave.
Oh, really?
That's how Exodia works. We'll send that Elder Entity out of the way, and we'll just see if I can pop this guy. Does he have any wonderful graveyard effects? Well, doesn't look like it. Yeah, he's not a crazy good monster, but, you know, it's better than they had, I suppose.
I think, yeah, and it's for a brand new monster archetype as well, so
We're gonna use
showing us what he can do.
Absolutely not going to use that card. Gonna hold on for that. I'm just gonna have to wait the turn. Fortunately, I played a Day of Peace, so your time is limited. Your cards do flip up at the end of the turn, but we'll see if I can get any more books or anything fun to flip my Pot of Greed back down. I don't know if it's just my accent or just like common English accent, but just saying Pot of Greed, it just sounds like Pot of Greed every time.
It's because you're normally saying Pot of Greed, so your mind's trying to correct it, but you know it's not wrong.
I think it's just the American English accent. Just the D's and the T's are so similar. Well.
Alright, so I normal summon my Mirror Swordsman.
Excellent.
I'll activate its effect, which will allow me to tribute it to special summon a card that mentions...
Chimera Fusion.
Chimera Fusion, Chimera Fusion.
Hey, at least you got Chimera down. Round of applause for Mario in chat, boys. Okay.
I totally didn't think back when I was a kid that Chimera sounded like so cool as a name.
It is a cool name.
So this allows me to add 2 cards with 2 cards that mentioned Chimera in the name. Or in the text somewhere.
Yep. I really hope I can get this Pot of Greed flipped back down, because it works based on the amount of cards you're racking with.
Then I'll use the Chimera Fusion.
Okay, so what's gonna happen out here right now? Nothing. I do nothing.
And then let's see. I think, as much as I would like to use the new one, I think I'm gonna go for this Guardian Chimera.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have him in this deck, actually. Oh, wait, no, it's my, my other Exodia deck I've built recently. But yeah, Guardian Chimera. He's good. Because you can use 3 Exodia pieces to make him as well.
Yeah, and then, for each different type of card I used, I get to draw a card for each one.
Very nice.
Oh, and then this allows me to special summon a card that was a Chimera card that was used previously.
Oh no. Yep, sure does.
Oh, and I get to add the new Nightmare Magician to the hand.
Okay.
And destroy those 2 cards.
Thank you.
I don't have to worry about Obliterate anymore, do I?
No, you don't.
Oh, come on!
Don't you hate it just handing me the victory like that?
I didn't know that you were that close.
I don't have to worry about Obliterate anymore.
I thought I was gonna clear to win this round.
Man, I had 10 cards left in the deck. And plus, there was still a day of peace in play, so I
Oh,
had another turn no
yeah.
matter what. All right, bring it faster, please, because this is, I wouldn't say a consistent Exodia deck, but it's pretty quick. Jeez, I hate this hand. Let's see, what do we want to do here? You know, both of us go next. New hands. Probably doesn't hurt you too much. Oh.
No, I liked
Actually,
that hand.
That was a good Chimera hand, actually. Ugh, I hate this hand.
Yeah, especially fusion reinforcement.
Yeah, like if an Alistair was in there, then you'd be happy about it, but no, it's really just cards you kind of wanted. Oh, at least you got another meltdown.
Yeah, I'll add the Alistair to the hand. And then, let me see.
I still don't love card destruction, but it just makes sense with this deck.
Yeah.
Just so rarely helps me that much. I guess because you play it when you're desperate.
I guess I'll just bring out the Invoked again.
Okay.
Using Alistair the Invoker and Soul Scissors. I'll bring it out.
Calica, sure. Get you that Dark Beast, I suppose, if you need that.
Yep, which I have the Chimera Fusion, thankfully I drew.
This'll be funny. Now, what are you going to fuse?
Nothing, because nothing else works.
A little lesson in target destroy timing for you, everybody. Sure. I'll let you.
Just bring out your stuff quicker next time. Mario proceeds to just nerf the previous good hand and then and then obliterates the one monster.
Oh yeah. All right, so we're just gonna start sending some Exodia pieces to the grave because I want to get things moving. Well, there's a pot, so I guess we'll take it. Morphing Jar. Sounds like a good choice to have. Don't have anything particularly to protect it aside from the obliterate, but it might be enough. So we will set and end the turn. Simple as that.
All right. I guess I'll normal summon Mirror Swordsman, but I already know that you're probably gonna obliterate this one.
Yeah.
As soon as I activate it. I guess I'll prompt it now. Oh wait, I guess timing it.
I could have popped it the moment it hit the field, but I didn't. So that timing does work in your favor. Cool. I'm just gonna save it until battle phase comes around then. I only got one pop, might as well make it count. Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Actually, nah. Because we got Morphing Jar. I want to keep my hand at the moment, though, so we're going to obliterate it. One card I really want to keep in my hand, but it's enough. So we will send to the graveyard this. More Exodia pieces. So that's 3 pieces sent to the graveyard. Ooh.
Allows me to add to the hand. I guess the Gazelle, King of Mythical Claws.
Setting you up for next turn, at least.
Yeah, and end the turn. At least I know, since you've been getting rid of everything on the field, your pod card isn't actually going to get that much benefit right now.
Well, this one's the Morphing Jar, so it's not the new one. I guess we're just going to do that. Special summon this, get our hand nice and empty for him. And now let's get some new cards.
I had a Lava Golem.
Oh, no! This would have been the time. Okay.
It really would have. Can you stop discarding my hand, Xylo?
Absolutely not. We're gonna switch out Upstart for a different card. Sure, but it's not necessary. Do we start running it? Let's do this first. We'll give you a nice choice of card. We'll be nice to you. Ooh, that's a good card for right now. We're gonna toss Obliterate.
Let's see. I guess I'll get rid of... I guess the Alistair's kind of useless in his hand.
Okay. We will... Now... Oh, I can't use this. Okay. Fair enough. So that means I will have to do other things. And am I gonna end up putting Morphing Jar down? I got Book of Eclipse. Oh, during the end phase. Change all things down. Did I set it this turn or something? I don't know. I guess I did. So, yeah, we're just gonna chill. See if we can keep things... Well, we can keep things alive with Day of Peace. We'll just use it now. That's fun as well. Okay. I guess I'd like to keep my hand as long as possible then. And... in case you have a, another Harpy's Feather Duster, we'll just keep our stuff as is. I guess, why not make a battle? I have 4,000 attack points on the field. Oh yeah, because they don't do any damage because of Day of Peace. Should have played it right after, but it's not like I'm trying to win off damage anyway. So it's not that important. We have a right leg, so we can use that piece for obliteration. And there's a head still in our 18-card deck. Ooh, and you're down to 16 cards, is it?
Yep. You've made me discard quite a bit.
Absolutely.
I'll add the Mirror Swordsman.
Nice.
Okay. Even if I do that...
Even if...
Wait, I just remembered something. Does this work? It should actually, so hopefully it does. I will activate my Chimera Fusion.
Very nice.
Nope.
Oh, darn. What were you trying to summon?
The Chimera, the new Chimera Fusion. It's because it specifically says Chimera, the flying mythical beast, and then the other one must be a fiend monster, or an illusionist monster. And I was hoping King of the Swamp could be substituted for it.
Oh, gotcha. Feels like King of the Swamp just isn't working well with that deck.
No.
And, you know, can't blame you. It works well with almost every fusion deck. Alright, so you got the basic one out.
Do that. Add it back to the hand. And now I'll use it since I have the actual one.
Sounds good.
At least I think he's the... Is he the best one? Because if I bring out the Chimera, Guardian Chimera, I can destroy your back row at least.
That's huge, and I do have Obliterate. So, that obviously just depends on timing.
Yeah, I guess I will. Because even if you do somehow mess with it, I could potentially clear your back row.
Okay. I'm gonna prompt every card I have. Oh, no choice. Okay, I really wanted to use that card. Fair enough. Really wanted to use
You really wanted to use Morphing Jar again.
I wanted to deck you out this round, Mario. I'm gonna be honest.
No, you're not allowed to.
This deck does two things. You either win by Exodia or deck out your opponent. It's fun.
Alright.
No battle phase. Day of Peace. Or no damage, rather.
Yeah, but I think I could still destroy, right?
I don't think so. Oh, okay.
Since the Souls goes off.
Alright. What can I do from Graveyard? Oh yeah, Incarnate. Yeah. Oh. So I reveal that piece. And is that just a draw? Okay, that's just a draw. I thought that was to add one to the hand. Nice.
And then totally the Illusionist can deal you damage, right? No, Day of Peace is still in effect.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna hold on to Obliterate. We don't need to send anything to Graveyard. I have a leg in the hand that I'd like to keep in case we get the head. We do have Pod of Greed, which is lovely. Do we just try to run it and win right here? Maybe. We'll do that. That's there. And excavate cards from the top of the deck. Because, yeah, since we don't have that, we can't really just add them right back to hand. If we had that other card, then we could have jumped to a regular Exodia win. But that's less fun. Do I run it right now? I mean, it's just a matter of patience. Like, if I just wait for you to do it, it's still gonna happen. Unless you target destroy him, which you can kind of do. Yeah, we'll just run it now because we have the book. Flip up the pod.
Alright.
Alright. I look at 4. That also gives me a target destroy, that being said. So if I don't get the head of Exodia here. No head of Exodia. But I did get Incarnate. I can also now send to the graveyard. What are some other fun things I have? I can get banished cards back with Omega. What's this guy do? You can shuffle one of your things into the deck. But I think your guy's vulnerable enough to just get Elder Entity'd away. So we'll just do a basic target destroy, see if it works. Okay, okay. Darn, I already normal summoned this turn, so we can't go too crazy. Which means I don't have everything I need. And Pot of Greed's just out there alone. I think... Yeah, it's a little tricky now. We'll just activate this. Get all these pieces back. So if we need to, we have obliterate options. And I suppose with that, we'll be forced to end the turn. Now, do I immediately obliterate? Yeah, I think I should. We'll return that and send to the graveyard. We'll just do one of these from hand. Then the other one will work on your turn in case we need to do that option. Okay. I think I beat you next turn, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. I activate the Chimera Fusion. The fact that I can infinitely re-add it to the hand, by the way.
Mm-hmm. It's really good. Get those pieces right back out. That'd be a great time for my pod to go off. I guess I should have waited. Well, you had plenty on the field. You had 4 anyway at that time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
The new Dark Magician.
Okay. You take control. That's mean. Nice. I'm just gonna let it happen because I don't want to obliterate him like that. I want to see his effect come into play. That's neat. Yeah, sure, you can get a piece.
Oh, and then I can activate it. Nightmare Magician when another monster on the field attacks.
Oh!
Once per turn. Destroy a card.
Well. At least I get an Exodia piece to the hand. I don't think I wanted that to the hand right away, though.
And then Gazelle maul him. Just straight out maul him. Are you kidding me?
That's the reason I was so confident. I don't think I can activate the effect right now, though, since the other effect went off. I don't know why it was trying to make me.
I've also gone through plenty of this deck, Xylo, and the fact that I have not drawn the Harpy's Feather Duster at any point either.
Well, you got it last round, so... what shall I do? So we can do that, and at the end of turn, I'll be kind of in a good position. But let's just play Reasoning and deck myself out. That sounds fun. I guess I still do have the position to win here. Yeah, make me get the Exodia head on the grave. Oh, Sangan, actually. Okay. So, down to 8 cards, but I don't think I intend to draw. I think I intend to, 1, obliterate. So now, we'll target your Nightmare Magician and send to the graveyard. Exodia, the head, normally can be a faux pas, but I have a means of getting him back. So, I will normal summon the left arm of the Forbidden One. And I will then summon Legendary Exodia Incarnate. And a turn, he's going to bring him back to me. Now, I still need to get myself the other things, but we can do that in a moment. So I guess we go battle. Why not? Get a nice little lick on my own Pot of Greed here. Okay, and when it's destroyed, you reveal stuff in your hand, draw a card. That's fine, and just add a forbidden one monster to my hand. Great. We, I guess, can just activate this now. Backup soldier. As long as I have 3 monsters, I only need to add 1 to hand. Could have waited till next turn, but let's just do that. Activate. And Exodia! Ta-da! Not the cleanest Exodia wins, but some fun ones. There might be a better blend I can do with this deck, but it's cool. All the sending to the graveyard and then all the just getting it right back. There's so many bad gambles you could do with this deck, like accidentally sending away your backup soldiers, as almost happened. That's why I had a little bit of graveyard recovery in this thing, and more jars and pots just to fit with the theme. But it's not too shabby. Not too shabby. A little bit of my standard Exodia plays with the Obliterate graveyard setup, plus the new pot card to, one, give me even more target destroys with graveyard sending, and just more milling to the graveyard as well. Plus, picking out cards. I didn't get to specifically pick out the head of Exodia by doing that, but that is also an option as well. Not to mention just pulling out different things to let you activate it again and again and again until you get rid of all your cards. So I like this stuff, but I think your deck has some potential. It lets you work with those for once, which is rare. So I assume we'll see that again soon. Anything else to say, Mario?
Not really. So, other than that, the Archtype is cool. The Illusionist seems cool. They seem to be acting much more differently than the other Archetypes, which is a cool thing to look forward in Yugioh. Something fresh like that. But other than that, can't wait to see what they do with this stuff. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
See ya, folks.